even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think. Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
So far, so good.
And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Sitting at 7 under, currently leading. Oh, well played. Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's inside the range, and that will take him to 8 under. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. It looked a little wayward. Getting ready to play their third. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par here.
Hey, that's a chance. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up. From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
On a nice line.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2, Luke. I know who I like.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Splash. Sitting at 8 under. Currently in the lead. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm looking forward to striding the fairways with this week's featured groups. There's a sense of heightened competition this week because the player in question has mentioned that he is starting up a rivalry with his playing partner.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just ease your way into this round.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
That's a bit out of shape. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely. Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well played. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Great shot. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And a par putt awaits him. This one's tracking. And down she goes. He's sharing 13th place. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Sitting at 1 under the card, trying to break into the top 10. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. I like the look of this. That's well holed.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's got a chance. Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Going with the hybrid. That one's headed left. Sitting at -1. In a good position here, just outside the top 10. And here we are with their fourth. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And it's Will Zalatoris in top spot. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That was a gallant attempt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently 1 under for the round. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, so close. A 7-footer right here.
This is what they have left for a par. It's looking solid.
Nicely holed. And for par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Lining up from around 160 yards. 3 shots off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
Sitting at +1. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 20 feet to the hole. That is hunting for the hole. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it?
Nicely done.
This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, that's a nice line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Putting for birdie.
Now they can move ahead here if they hold this and leave Lexi Thompson behind.
Oh, you know you want to.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. I don't mind the look of this. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He's currently tied for 14th. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Sitting at 1 under. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nice stroke. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Playing this shot from the sand.
Luke, I think the player just went into traction with that swing.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Even for the day. With a flurry, they could break into the top 20. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
This putt to get even with Lexi.
Ooh, nice line. Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't